Just to go through a little bit of the difference, this is called a therapy ball, but it's actually a little squishier. So I prefer the harder balls. So if you have whatever other ball you have, we'll just use it and go from there. So we're gonna start from the bottom of our toes and work ourselves all the way up to our upper bodies, okay? So shoes off. You won't need your shoes if you want your socks off too, okay? And we are gonna start by, I first want you guys to go shoulder width apart with your feet, and I want you to reach down to see how far you can reach for your toes, okay? Kind of really take an eyeball where you are. I'm just touching my toes right there. And now we're gonna roll the bottom of our feet. So I want you to pick one foot and start going in all those crevices, okay? So we're first on our plantar fascia, which is the bottom of our foot here. This is the thickest part of fascia that we have. And this will hit our superficial back line, which again starts from the bottom of our foot and works its way all the way up, actually even towards our head. So sometimes doing some type of mobility to release one area can actually affect another really well. You still might have pain or tightness in one section, but you might feel above or below that area way better. Okay, so we're gonna keep going on that foot for a minute. If you guys can, this would always be something to start the day or end the day with, is rolling each foot for 2 minutes and time it. Okay? I'm not timing right now, but we are gonna be over a minute for sure. So yeah, wherever, if you got a nice hard spot in there, you're gonna find where your tightness is. Okay? After we do both feet here, we're gonna just check to see if we got any release with reaching down towards our toes. So yeah, go all the way close towards your toes, go on your heel even. We gotta be kind to our feet. They hold a lot of tension. We don't take care of them sometimes. All right, let's switch sides, okay? And see if you're tight on one side. I'm hoping you take something away from this, that if you were to do this once or twice a week or every day, 1 or 2 areas, you get some benefit out of it. Good. Try your other foot, move it all around. Both my feet feel very tight actually for me. I haven't done this in a little while. I gotta take my own advice, right? Good, push in. Okay, let's go just another about 20 seconds on this foot here. Good, get right in there. If there's a nice tender spot, stick on that for a little bit. All right, stand shoulder width apart again. And let's try to reach for our toes again, okay? See if we get a little deeper. Oh, I can put my hands on the ground now a little bit. Did you guys all get a little bit of gain there? Give me a thumbs up. You did?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, awesome. Okay, we're gonna move on to part of our calf. So we're gonna lay down. You're gonna take the ball and you're gonna put it on the fleshy part on your side here, okay? So a little bit of your calf muscles, your perineals we're gonna hit. And I want you to push your hand onto your thigh or your calf here. And you're gonna rock your foot, flex and point. Flex and point, okay? Yep, and you can put as much pressure as you want with holding that down. If you have any little kids around, they can push down on your leg for you and you can breathe, okay? Good, flex and point. Keep moving a little bit here, okay? So now that you see what we're doing, find a tender spot, kind of explore on the outside there to see where you want to do the next trigger point here, okay? I'm gonna go a little lower for me, and I'm gonna flex. I'm gonna add a lot of tension here, flex and point. Good. Flex and point. You on a sweet spot there? Good. If you can do little circles with your big toe, it's just moving the tissue in a different area. Do that. Explore with moving your ankle and keep that tension. Push with your hands. Okay, we're gonna stick with that leg now, the same leg we were just doing. But I want you to find a little bit not high up on your calf, but I want you to find more middle, because I want to get into the soleus there, okay? So you're gonna place your other leg on top with the ball underneath there. Ooh, I got a good spot right there. Okay, if everybody has that there, just hold it. And I want you to rotate your ankle 5 circles one way. And let's go 5 circles the other way. If you do this on your own, you can do 30 circles, 22 circles, whatever you want. There's no right or wrong way. Now, what I want you to do is you're going to shift your body on that trigger spot, just back and forth. Woo! Back and forth, back and forth. Now this is the killer. Side to side, go side to side. Okay? When we put our extra leg on top, that adds for that pressure to put on. Again, if you have a little person with you, a little kid there, they can push down, or your significant other, or your dog. They can stay there. Right, Laura? That one's for you.
Oh, don't say anything. She hasn't come down yet.
Oh, she hasn't yet. Okay.
I laughed.
Good. Same leg. I want you to move it up a little bit, the ball, and try to find one other sweet spot in there. Put your other leg over top, and let's rotate with our ankle. 4, 5. Rotate the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go up and down this way. So move your body. Your butt doesn't have to be off the ground. If you are really strong and want to, that will add a lot more attention to this. Woo! Yeah, up and down. And let's go side to side. Rock it side to side. Yeah, keep going for a second. What we're going to do is we're going to compare both feet after we do this, just to see if we have a little bit more dorsiflexion. Okay, remove that ball, just put it to the side for a second, put your legs up in front of you, and I want you to flex and point. See if there's a difference between your legs. Just to see what the tension can do. Okay? Again, just for you to observe. We're going to move on to our other side now. You're going to find the outside fleshy part. Fine, we're going to do 2 spots like this. You're going to push with your hand. I'm going to swing that other leg back. I like to get out of the way. Push, and you're going to point and flex. Jeff, you must be loving this. Your calves. Good. That's it. Flex and point. Good. Really get in there. So when we're using the lacrosse ball or any type of ball, what we're trying to do is we're trying to break up any adhesions that are together. And we're trying to get, after we release it, good blood flow through to remove any toxins, just to help kind of heal the area a little bit. Good, you're going to grab that ball, and I want you to go a little lower, a little higher. Find a good sweet spot that you like best. Put your 2 hands on top and flex and point. Flex and point. Little circles with your big toe if you like. Good. A little bit longer here. Good. We're going to go to 2 spots. So if you want a little lower in the beginning, right under, you're going to grab your opposite leg, place it on top. Your hands can go by your side for balance. Woo. Found a good one. And you're going to rotate. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and down. Up and down. Move that tissue. Yep. Breathe through it. It'll be over soon. And let's go side to side. Side to side. Woo. If it's too much, just hold it there until we move on to our next spot. Good.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Let's find a spot a little higher up or a little lower on that calf. Explore. Good. Going right there. Take your other leg, place it on top, hands by your side, and let's
Good morning. Ow.
And let's go up and down, up and down.
Good morning.
Up and down. It can be a bigger movement or just a tiny one. Just listen to your body what you prefer. And go side to side. Side to side. Whew. This one's always the worst one. Good. A little bit longer. Excellent. Okay, we're still staying here. You're going to take your ball. We're going to place it behind our calf and our hamstring. If you want, you can try to go on the outside or the inside or the middle. You can find where you feel your tension. What I want you to do is place that ball between there, and I want you to hug your knee up towards your chest. Okay? Now again, this is if you're really strong or you want to squeeze really tight. And what you're going to do is you're going to rotate your ankle. Good, and rotate.
Good morning, Lucy.
I'll tell you when to switch. Good. Okay, reverse direction. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as tight as you want. Good, let's switch legs, okay? Grab that ball, feel where you want to put it, and underneath your knee there. I like mine more on the inside. Hug your leg up, squeeze tight, 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 and rotate.
Can we lay down and do this or no?
Lay down, yeah, absolutely, yeah. And reverse. And these are another, I have usually lacrosse balls all over the house. This is something if you keep it in the family room, as long as your dog won't take it, or your kids to be honest, is you can, you know, do a little bit of work while you're watching TV. Because we all know we're doing a lot of Netflix, right now?
Yeah.
Good. Did I say reverse? Hopefully you guys did. We're just about done here. All right. Okay, I'm gonna stand, we're gonna still stay on the ground. I'm just gonna explain here. So we have the top of our hip here in the front. We're gonna work 2 or 3 trigger squats on our quad, okay? So usually we have what I call is like bands of tightness. So usually it's right at the top or like right in the middle or right near the knee, okay? So I'm gonna talk you through a series where we're gonna try to find one. The other thing what you can do with this is if I'm straight on, my toes straight, everything like this while I'm laying down on it, you can try to rotate your foot out a little bit. That ball might move a little inward or rotate in a little bit outward, and that's where you might find some tightness. So you kind of explore to see where you are. Now we don't want to go right on our hip bone up here. We're going to go below and work that tissue coming down. So I like to see if we can almost find one spot at the top, maybe one in the middle, and maybe one near the knee. Now, while we're doing this and I talk you through it, if you don't see any in the middle, just find another one maybe up top or below, okay? So we're gonna lay down now. It's best not to have a mat, to be honest. And what you can do, I'm gonna show you. You're gonna put one knee out, okay? That's gonna help offset the weight. You're gonna take your ball and you're gonna put it below your hips, okay? I'm gonna explore to see where I can find a good spot. Right there, okay? Take your time, find that spot, and then we're gonna get started here. This is really well to be done with the foam roller too, okay? If you have one of those. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move up and down, just a little bit. So I'm gonna move up and down on that trigger spot. You should mix tiny movements with this one. Up and down, okay? Next, we're gonna go side to side. So side to side, rock your hips. Side to side. Hopefully this will help some of you guys if you're used to getting massages. You're massaging yourself, just inflicting some pain as we do it, right? Okay, now watch I'm on my left thigh. You're you're gonna try to kick your butt twice. But if you lift up and it's too much, you come up just a little bit and right back down. If you can, come all the way up and right back down. So listen to your body and see nice and slow, up and down. We're done that spot. I would like you guys to find another one. So I'm gonna go a little lower and I'm gonna explore. Ooh, I got another one right there. I went a little lower, okay? Find your spot and let's start going up and down. Up and down. Good. Actually, this one's tighter for me. And again, you might find both sides. You're going to find different tightnesses. Could be more upper on one quad and lower on the other. Side to side. Keep that ball on that spot. Side to side. Okay, breathe, deep breaths while you're doing this. And now you're gonna kick your butt. This might be tighter, so maybe you can't come up all the way. 1 and 2. Good, we're gonna go one more spot. So maybe lower the ball a little bit, explore, find a good sweet spot. Yeah, I got mine. And let's go up and down. Whew. Up and down. Now, obviously, this lacrosse ball is going to be very intense. If you do this with a foam roller, it still should, but it's going to hit a bigger area, but it won't be as sharp as the ball, obviously. And go side to side. Side to side. Keep going. Okay, kick your butt 2 times. 1, 2, and relax. Good. Okay? So I just did my left thigh. Holding that plank position, even if your belly was down or up, I'm gonna just give your arms a little rest, and we're gonna do, so I did my left, I'm gonna do my left glutes right now. So do the glutes, do the same side that you just did, and then we'll reverse after. So I'm gonna take my ball, and I'm gonna place it right under my left butt cheek, okay? I'm gonna bend my opposite leg, and I'm going to raise my heel up.
No, it's not your ball. Move.
So the ball, the butt cheek is under, my ankle is up, okay? And what I just want you to do is just explore. Explore all those wonderful tight spots. Our glutes is one of our biggest muscle groups. Hopefully, if you've been a True Fitness customer, True Fitness client, you know that we like to work the glutes a lot, wake them up, right? Good. Find, explore, just keep going. Whew. Should not be pleasant if you're tight, for sure.
Stop, it's not your ball.
Not at all, just work with it. We're past that pain. I'd like you to explore and find one of your sweet spots, one of your tight spots. Hold it, and you're gonna drop that knee down and up. Let's go for 8. Down and up. Go as deep as you want with that movement. You could bring your knee all the way down to the ground if you have that range and it's not that sore, or you just move a little. 3, good, down and up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're not done yet. Let's explore. Move that ball around. Move that ball around. Good, keep going. Again, you probably will find one side of your body is going to be a little tighter. All right, find a nice sweet spot again. Hold it. You're going to extend your leg out in front and bend your knee into your chest. Let's go for 8. And in. 1, 2, 3, nice and slow. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take a little breather. Take that ball out. Woo. All right, so we'll move on to your opposite side of your quad. We're gonna do 3 spots and then we'll strip out our glutes again, okay? So back onto your stomach in a prone position. Okay, you're gonna take your opposite leg out and you're gonna find a sweet spot on the top of your hip, right below your hip bone. Okay, explore and find one. I got one right away. Okay, could be all those lunges we did the other day on Zoom. Okay. Lisa, I forgot to ask if you were sore. Oh, she can hear me. Okay, let's go up and down. Up and down. Going up
I'm
and
having a hard
down.
time keeping the ball.
Pardon me?
I said I'm having a hard time keeping the ball because now I'm struggling with Lucy for the ball.
Sorry.
She's trying to steal the ball.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna happen with your dog for sure. I should have brought you 2, Lori. Up and down, side to side.
She has plenty of her own.
Yeah, you gotta bring like 5 down for her so you can hold on to your 1.
Yep.
Side to side. All right, you're gonna kick your butt as far as you can go for 2. Up and down. Up and down. Excellent. Move that ball a little lower. Find a different part in the mid of the quad. I got one right there. And let's go up and down. Up and down. Nice and slow. Good. Let's go side to side. Side. Keep going. And we're going to kick our butt for 2 times as high as you can go. 1, nice and controlled. And 2. Good. We're going to move that ball. 1 more spot for our quads. Move it a little lower. Move it around a bit. Find your spot you want to work on. Hold it. And let's go up and down. Up and down. Good. Breathe. You got to take some deep breaths while you're doing this. If one spot's too hard, move. You don't have to stay on it. Okay, side to side. Good. Almost there. And let's kick our butt twice. 1 and 2. Good. Okay. We're going to move on to your other butt cheek that you haven't done yet. So grab your ball, place it underneath, bend the opposite leg, and you're going to grab that, where that ball is under, your ankle's going to come up. And explore. Now I will tell you, some things are, like I said, a lot gentler with a foam roller. If you find some of these really challenging, it might be good to release a little bit with those. Other ones you might find are really good, like rolling your foot at the bottom. When we move to a couple upper body positions or trigger points, those lacrosse ball are a little bit more favorable for. Good. Explore. Okay. Keep going for a couple more seconds here. Sweet spot. Find it. We're going to go for 8 knee drops. Let's go down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let's explore again. Keep exploring, moving around your whole glute area. Good. After this, we're going to do that one where we extend the leg and bring it into our chest. Good, good. You're drawing circles, X's, T's. You can even do the alphabet here, spelling it out. You're just trying to work that tissue. All right, find a good sweet spot. We're going to extend our leg and bring it into our chest. Let's go for 8 slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, we'll take it off. Excellent. Okay, we will just do a little check. I want you guys to stand up. Just walk around a little bit, maybe do a squat. I should have done this a little bit in the beginning, but just see if you feel a little looser in your body. Maybe a little bit of back pain is gone, foot pain, calf pain, hopefully a little bit. Okay? Here, we're gonna move on to some upper body now, okay? So, right here, we're gonna focus on a nice sweet spot, right where our lats come up. There's a lot of tissues that connect right here. So it's kind of the back of your armpit. We're gonna place the ball sideline right into here, okay? So, find which spot you wanna do first. I'm gonna do my right side. I'm gonna lay down, and I'm gonna place that ball in there. I'm gonna try to explore a little bit to see where I find some tightness. So I want you to find the sweet spot right away. Okay, so mine's right there. I can still support my head if I need to. Hold for a second here, okay? Just hold. And breathe. Good, make sure you're on a good spot. Now, if you are doing anything with a trigger point or a foam roller, and you're doing a hold like this, it is best to hold it for 90 seconds to 120 seconds, almost a minute and a half to 2 minutes, okay? After you release again, you're gonna get a blood flowing through that area a little bit, okay? It should help some areas above and below, okay? Press. Okay. Now, I'm going to remove my hand. If you need to keep yours here, we're going to go up and down very little bit. So moving your body up and down. It should feel just wonderful. Up and down. Keep going.
I thought this was supposed to be
All right.
relaxing.
Pardon me?
I thought this was a relaxing thing.
No, not at all. Let's go forward and back. So you're moving your body forward and back. A little bit of a different mobility. Well, we'll see how you feel after today, right? Forward and back. Now we're going to try some circles, okay? I'm going to go 8 circles. So you're just going to rotate your body a little bit. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little pain, and you should hopefully get some gains. 7, 8. Rotate the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can hold your head again, and we're going to hold to end. Okay, hold. So when we're working the upper back or chest area, usually it can help with neck issues or shoulder issues. So working the front and the back. So that's our goal, is to feel a little bit lighter there. Hold. 10 more seconds here. Good, let's come up. I want you to sit and just rotate. See if you feel a little different on that side that you just did. Obviously, we're gonna make it even. Now, it's not fun, some trigger points, absolutely, if you're very tight. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. So switching sides. Get right up in there. And feel where you're, okay. And we're gonna hold at first. Okay, just hold. Breathe. Deep breaths. A little longer, and we're going to add our movements. Good. Okay, we're going to start going up and down, so just little movements, up and down. You'll notice you can't move as far. Okay, just reaching your hand up and down. Let's go side to side. Side to side, deep breaths, breathe through it. Another key point you can do with this is just hold it for 2 minutes if you needed to. And let's circle it up, just try to rotate around. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're gonna hold. We're gonna breathe and hold for another second here. Keep holding a little longer, a little longer. Good, let's release. Okay, we're gonna move on to our back. We're gonna take this ball. I really can't turn around and show you too much, but, okay? So we're gonna find a spot at the bottom of your shoulder blade up towards your neck. Now I want you guys all to feel in the back of your neck. Do you feel that bumpy bone in the back? Okay, that's your C7. We don't wanna go higher than that. So we're gonna find to the side, not on your spine, and down your shoulder blade. We're gonna find a good trigger spot right there, right now, okay? So laying on your back, okay. I want you to grab that ball and explore the band of your shoulder blade below that bump and find a good spot. You probably will find one right away, to be honest, okay? You can keep your knees bent for your lower back, and we're gonna move on this point here. So you're gonna take your arm and you're gonna reach it above your head as far as comfortable. If you need to stop at any point, then you bring it right back down towards your hip. If you can reach all the way over your head, reach. Bring it back down towards your hip, nice and slow. We're gonna go for 6 more like that. Let's reach over our head. Listen to your body, you don't have to push it all the way through. That's 1. Let's reach again. Coming back down, that's 2. Up again. Nice and slow. 3, reach. 4, reach. 5, last one. And back down. Now you're gonna take your hand, mine's on under my right shoulder blade, so I'm gonna grab my hand, I'm gonna reach across to my opposite hip. Okay? Straight arm, and I'm going to open up on a diagonal as far as I can go comfortable. Okay, if you touch the ground, great. If you can't, don't worry. That's where you got some opportunity. Reach towards your hip and open. 2, that's it. And reach. 3. This is one of my favorite things to do. I get relief in my neck after doing some trigger points between my shoulder blades. Let's go 2 more here. Open. Slow, slow, slow. Last one. Open. You're going to keep your arm to the side, and we're going to rotate back and forth. Your elbow can be on the ground or it can be raised. It does not matter. Let's go 6 here. 2. Good. Rotate. 3. 4. 2 more. We're almost there. 5. And 6. Okay, you ready for it, ladies? We're going to push it a little bit. Bring your heels close towards your bum. And gentlemen, I should say, sorry. Lift your bum up. You're going to take your arm and you're going to slide it underneath and right back out for 6. Let's go. Slide it underneath. Your butt is in the air. And if you can't, don't worry about it. You can just do a different movement. Let's go back to one of the ones I showed you already. 3. That's it. 4. Keep that butt up. It's going to definitely add more pressure. 5 and 6. Let's sit up again. And I want you to reanalyze how you feel. Hopefully you feel a little looser in that neck and the whole back side. All right. Now, let's do the other side. So grab your ball. Okay. Lay back down on it. And find your spot you want to work on. I'm going to just scoot down a little, make sure you guys can see me. Okay. Again, if you find one right away, you're probably very tight or miss your massage therapist for sure, right? Okay, you're going to grab your arm, knees are bent. You're going to go down towards your hip and reach over your head as far as you feel comfortable. Bring it down. We're going to go for 6, nice and slow. Reach over your head and 2. Don't forget to breathe. Reach over and 3. Reach and 4. And notice if one side's tighter than the other. 5. One more reach. And 6. Okay? Arm on your opposite hip, straight across, open up on a diagonal. 1. Good. Reach towards that opposite hip and open up. If you have to stop halfway and just go right back to your hip. 2. That's it. 3. 4. 2 more. Opposite hip. 5. Last one. Reach it open and right back. We're going to do external, internal rotation. So going down and up, and just go with where your range is. If you can't open up or go low, that's just showing a little bit of tightness right in that rotator cuff. Get this all loose for all the people who are going to go golfing next week, right? 4, down, 5, and 6. Heels close towards your bum. You got this. Lift up those hips. You're going to feel some extra pressure, and you're going to reach your arm underneath your back and pull it out. Good. This is 2. That's it. 3. We're almost done. 4.